Hi everyone, Jennifer here. Welcome to the Chic assignment check-in for March. Welcome back to the Daily Connoisseur. I'm so excited to do the Chic assignment check-in with you. This is quickly becoming my favorite series on the channel. So many of you are participating. The Chic assignment for March has had over 11,000 views, and I hope that that means 11,000 people are doing it because that would be so amazing. So I have so much to talk to you about with the Chic assignment, and I'm going to get to that in just a moment, but I wanted to thank you, all of you, for taking my e-course, my new e-course on how to be efficient at home. I launched it this past weekend, and so many of you are taking the course, and I am just loving the comments. I can't keep up with the comments, there's so many of them. But I did want to read you a testimonial from Maya, who just completed the course. She wrote, "Hello Jennifer, I enrolled in your new e-course yesterday, and I watched it all the way through. I had intended to watch it over a 3-day period, but I couldn't stop watching it. I even took notes. I plan to watch this over and over for inspiration. I consider myself a lifelong learner and enjoy taking classes, but right now I'm very busy with motherhood, homemaking, work, etc., so this was perfect. And the best part is that I can watch it over and over. This is my favorite of your e-courses. Thank you so much for taking your time to create this course. Best, Maya." Maya, thank you for taking the course, and I just really appreciate feedback because I just never know. I create something, I put it out there, and I don't know if people are finding it, encouraging or not. So I really appreciate that. I love the course. It's got so much inspiration on how to be efficient, which is something that I'm actually pretty good at. I'm going to claim that. I am very good at being efficient. So I just love motivating other people to also be efficient. So thank you so much to everyone who has taken the course. Okay, let's jump into the Chic assignment for March. So the first thing is to listen to Nocturne in E-flat major, Opus 9, number 2, and I listed Valentina Lisitz's performance, which she is just so amazing, by the way. You should subscribe to her YouTube channel because she is fantastic and she just constantly puts out videos and all of the performances are stellar. So I can't believe this, but at the end of this video, I am going to play that piece for you. Now, please don't watch Valentina's video and then watch this video because you're going to be so disappointed. But I'm going to be playing out of this piece called Chopin Gold. This is the Easy Piano Collection. Okay, so I'm not playing a hard version of this song. Here it is, and I have been practicing for you. Now, my point in doing these piano performances is not to show off with my amazing piano skills, because I actually don't have amazing piano skills, but it's just to encourage you that a regular mom like me, who is not a virtuoso, can sit down and nourish her soul at the piano. You don't have to play the hard version. There's usually easy versions of every song that you like. Okay, so this is an easy version of the Chopin song that I will be playing for you. As of shooting this right now, I haven't recorded my performance, so I hope that it's, decent. Anyway, I hope that that inspires you. As women, we need to feed our souls. And we're not going to feed our souls if we're just constantly scrolling Instagram or watching television, or that doesn't feed our soul. Feeding our soul is, doing beautiful things that we love, things that challenge ourselves, and engaging in beautiful, lovely activities. So piano is definitely one of those. I'm going to do this. I actually also had on Instagram, one of my followers sent me her playing the piano performance, and she was incredible. So she was amazing. So I love when you send me your performances. You can always use the hashtags Daily Connoisseur, Jennifer L. Scott, or the Chic assignment, and I usually get to see those. Anyway, thank you for that. I'm looking forward to the performance. Okay, next, the laundry routine. So here's how I have spruced up my laundry routine. This is kind of funny, and because I already listen to podcasts or watch YouTube videos or something if I have a lot of folding to do. But I have been doing a few things and I wanted to share them with you. So I've been involving my kids, and I get overwhelmed folding all of their little tiny clothes. So what I do, and my mother used to do this to me, and I used to love this. So whenever I have a big giant basket of laundry, okay, fresh out of the dryer, I tell my kids, okay kids, go lay down and close your eyes, and they know what I'm going to do. So they all lay down in a little row and they're all touching like little sardines. They close their eyes and I dump the pile of laundry on them. They love it. They start laughing. It's hysterical until it sets in that I actually expect them to fold it. So my mom used to do that to me and I used to love that. So it's fun that I can continue that tradition with the kids. So I've been having them fold their own laundry. which is nice. It takes the burden off of me. And also something that I've been doing is completing the laundry, like doing it to completion. I am very bad about starting the laundry and then I'll put it away later. Like I'll fold it, but I won't put it away. Or I don't know, I'll, you know, leave the laundry room in a mess kind of. So I have been just doing everything decently and in order to completion. That's been my laundry routine. I also purchased a little sign for my laundry room, and I know this seems really silly, but whenever I see this sign, it brings me joy. I love this sign. It says The Laundry Co. Wash, dry, fold, press, same day service. I believe that's what it says. And it just brings me joy. I don't know why. I love this thing. So I have it linked in my Amazon store below if you like that too. It was very inexpensive. That is how I have been upping my laundry routine. But the funny thing is that a lot of you said, Jennifer, laundry is my favorite chore. I don't need to make myself enjoy it more. So that's good. I love that attitude. That is a great attitude to have. Also, really quickly for laundry, before we go, my friend Nikki Moreno at Inspired by Nikki, she did a collaboration with Fly Lady Cat over the month of February. And Nikki has a bunch of videos that are just set to music where she's doing the Fly Lady system and cleaning her home. And they are amazing. So those would be a real treat to watch or listen to while you fold your laundry. So I did want to mention Nikki's videos, and I will leave her link down below. Okay, let's talk about Claude Monet. Now we're going to have to revisit this in future Chic assignments because obviously there's so much here. I'm just barely scratching the surface. But so many of you chimed in with your favorite Monet piece. I think the #1 piece that most people said they liked was The Lunch. The Lunch was painted in 1876 and 1877 by Monet. It's just a tranquil and relaxed look at everyday life and this lunch, and I love this as well. I love this painting. Oh, it just makes me happy. Like, how would you love to just sit out there in a garden and have a beautiful lunch like that? Amazing, right? I love that too. But that doesn't happen to be my favorite one. My favorite one, and this is probably cliche because it's a lot of people's favorite one, is The Woman with the Parasol, painted in 1875 by Monet, and that's a picture of his wife and his son. So I'll just read to you about it really quickly. I love this one. I love it. And it says, the woman with the parasol was painted outdoors, probably in a single session of several hours duration. The artist intended the work to convey the feeling of a casual family outing rather than a formal portrait, and he used pose and placement to suggest that his wife and son interrupted their stroll while he captured their likeness. It's kind of funny because he's painting it from the perspective of down below, and you look up at his wife, and obviously it's a windy day, and she's just kind of looking at you. So it's kind of funny. It's like she and her son were on a stroll and they look down and they see somebody down on the ground or something, which is quite funny. But I love this painting. I just think he captures the mystery of his wife beautifully. I love how women dressed back then. I love everything. I love the idea of walking with a parasol. I love that they're in a beautiful meadow and the motion and the movement of the clouds. I absolutely love this painting. But I love so many of Monet's paintings. So I visited, several museums when I was in Paris that showed Monet's work, and I also even visited his home in Giverny, which is about an hour and 20 minutes outside of Paris. And I have a picture. This is my my French photo album, and pictures of Madame Chic are in here. Wouldn't you like to see those? But anyway, this picture, if you can see this, a picture from Monet's garden in Giverny, and his garden was spectacular. I mean, this is a real picture. I'm gonna try to zoom in on it. You would not believe how everything was just in full bloom. It was so enchanting. And his house, it had yellow walls and tons of those Japanese lithographs, I believe they were, which he became kind of obsessed with in later life, and he collected on his walls. So his works and inspiration, I mean, he was a painter that really changed the landscape of painting. It was really about realism before that. When he brought Impressionism to the game, it was just a total game changer for the world of art. This really takes talent. I mean, not everybody can do this. And there's a lot of modern art. You've all been there to like a modern art exhibit, and it's like a canvas with like a splash of red paint and 2 dots, and you think, I could do that, right? Or my kid could do that. But, you know, Claude Monet was a skillful master. He was so talented. And that is my favorite Monet. By the way, you can still check in with your answers below, so let us know which one your favorite is and why if you haven't already done so. Okay, the last part of the Chic assignment was to get your 10-item wardrobe ready for the change in season. And I did a video already on this, and I will link it above. And it is about my 10-item wardrobe transition from winter to spring. So I'm really happy with my 10-item wardrobe this year. I have not shot the fashion video yet, but I will shoot it, and it's great. So just see that video. That's a whole other video, and I've really enjoyed getting my 10-item wardrobe in transition. By the way, my friend Robin from Faith and Flower has also shot her spring 10-item wardrobe video. I will leave her video linked below. Check it out. She is a perfect example of a real world, real woman doing the 10-item wardrobe and being successful at it. So go check out her video for the 10-item wardrobe for spring for some inspiration. Also, if you have a YouTube channel and you do the 10-item wardrobe, let me know and I will definitely share your video on the blog. So I just wanted to show you the updates that came in. This is the cork sandal that I got from Garnet Hill, and it came in and I really like it. Okay, it's great. And I also ordered the 2 sweaters that can go over the dresses or just be worn alone. This one and a cream one. I wore the cream one yesterday and I loved it. My daughter complimented me on it too. So these are really great. And those are my additions, some of my additions for my spring 10-item wardrobe. Lastly, this isn't one of the assignments, but I'm encouraging everyone to continue reading. So I was going to tell you what I am reading this month. I have 3 books on the go, I always do. So the audiobook that I'm listening to is 168 Hours by Laura Vanderkam, and one of you viewers recommended that to me, and it's a great book. It's motivating me even more on efficiency, so that one's good. More on that later. On my Kindle, I'm reading A Most Novel Revenge by Ashley Weaver. I had to go back because this is the Amory Ames mystery series. I skipped too many. I thought I was reading the 3rd book and I was reading like the 6th book or something. So I went back. So I'm reading A Most Novel Revenge. And another book that you viewers have recommended to me is this book called Mother Culture. And this is for homeschool moms pretty much. It's if you're a homeschool mom, you have got to read this book, by the way. This book, it's based on the Charlotte Mason method for education, which is so fascinating. And even if you don't homeschool your children, you should look it up because there's so many things that you could do with your children at home on the weekends when you need more ideas from this Charlotte Mason philosophy. And I love Charlotte Mason and we incorporate a lot of it into our own homeschool. But this book, I am devouring this book. It's called Mother Culture. Oh my goodness. I love this book. So I'll probably talk more about it later because I'm getting really inspired. Let me just read this one quote here from Charlotte Mason that says, "Mothers should cultivate their souls so that in turn they may cultivate the souls of their children." Hello. I mean, how perfect is that for the Daily Connoisseur philosophy? I love it. So I'm reading this book as well. Okay, that is the Chic assignment check-in for March. And now, without further ado, you are going to see a performance of me playing Chopin's Nocturne in E-flat major, Opus 9, number 2.